section. But welcome. And we'll start moving to get the blood flowing. Again, at a rate that honors your body, so you can take little steps, or you can push off with your toe, and it really shoots that knee up. Add the arms, squeeze the back, open the chest. Breathe. Don't forget to have your water handy, so if you get thirsty. Now, turn those palms forward, bring the hands a little further out, and point the toe. Stretch the top of the foot. Squeeze the back, open the chest. Now, go ahead and lift the toe and push through the heel. Now, you dip a little, works that quadricep as you dip down. And put the palms down, bring the arms out, and push down. There's something there that you're pushing down on either side. Feel that resistance, engage that axilla, that's your armpit muscle, and your latissimus dorsi right there, sometimes called the swimmer's muscle. And 2, and 1. Bring it back to a march. And now I want you to push the hands forward and kick back. Now again, you can keep that toe on the ground, and I'm going to turn to the side. So if that toe touches and you push back, you kind of stretch through the toes and the heel. Now do your best to keep your chest lifted, shoulders down, chest open. For these last couple, if you like, lift, have it go up into the piriformis and the glutes, which is the back of the leg there. Shoulders down, chest open, and 3, 2, and 1. March it. Now, we're going to plant our right foot, spread the toes, especially if you have bunions, that's how you get that balance. When that toe curls over, it's very hard to balance. Now put that toe forward, out to the side, and around back and through. Out to the side, around back, and through. This leg is soft, the knee is soft. Those quads, you're working isometric. Now if you want to make it nice and smooth, and if you want to use your arms, now you can go with the leg. Here's where the mental challenge comes in. If you want the hand to go back, foot to go forward. Get some brain exercise going there as well. Reach, and sometimes it's helpful if you say, foot forward, hands back. Foot forward, hands back. You can just mantra that in your head, and that standing leg, working and reaching. And again, it can stay low, or you can try to lift that leg high. Whatever range honors your body. Reach, reach, and reach. One more. And march it out. Came back weird. Now, we're going to, because that leg was isometric, we want to march it out a little, get the blood flowing, even things out, and then go to the other side. Plant the toes, spread the toes, anchor the foot, soften the knee, and have that foot go forward, out to the side, around, back, and through. Out, around, and back. Again, right along the floor, or if you'd like to lift it, if you want those hands going with the leg, soften that knee, open the chest, squeeze the back. Now, if you want the hands going back as the foot goes forward, shoulders down, chest open. Kick and reach. Keep the chest lifted. Reach, reach, and 3, 2. Good job. March it out. Breathe. Scan your chest. You want the crown of your head reaching, shoulders down, chest open. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Tighten those abs. Inhale, expand the chest. Remember, all the way into the lower lobes of the lungs. You get your best oxygen exchange there. And that's something that's accumulative, so you can do it anytime you think of it. A good deep breath always does the body good. Now, we're going to plant that first foot again, spread the toes, soften the knee, and you'll learn whenever I go around in a circle, I do the opposite. So kick that leg back, around. Again, you can keep it on the ground. You can lift it up just off the ground, or you can find that range of motion. And the hands can go back and around with the leg, or if you like the leg back, hands forward. Leg back, hands forward. And when you first start doing that, it's funny. But when you get it, this one's a little easier when you go back because it's a little like swimming. So those of you who have muscle memory for that, it helps. That's why I'm going back and hands forward is easier. And 2, and 1, and march it out. Deep breath all the way into the lower lobes of the lung. Let the air go, let the tension go, let the toxins go. Now, second leg, plant the toes, spread, soften the knee, kick that leg back, out to the side, forward, and through. Now you can do points like this, or you can make it a smoother circle. Again, lift it in a range that honors your body. Hands can go back with the legs. You don't have to add the arms. It's an option. So work wherever your challenge point is. And last challenge, hands forward, legs back. Hands forward, leg back. Hands forward, leg back. Hands forward, leg back. Hands forward, legs back. And reach. Shoulders down, chest open, and reach. And reach. Soften the knee. And that's standing, that isometric leg, but when the rest of the body's moving, all those core stabilizers, but also leg stabilizer muscles are working. And reach. Last one. There you go. And march it out. Take a deep breath. Warmed it up a little bit. Now, plant the feet, turn the thumbs, scoop, shoulders down, neck long, float up on the feet if you like. Reach out, wet sponge under the arms, squeeze down. Inhale through the nose, expand the chest. Exhale out the mouth, tighten those abs. One more scoop, shoulders down. Now bring the hands behind the back, clasp the fingers, slide the shoulders down, open the chest, soften the knees, tailbone out, belly to spine, flat back, flat back, flat back. Tuck the chin, drop the weight of the head, push through the heels, extend the legs without locking the knees. Feel that in your back. Tuck the tailbone, roll it up. Lift the head, slide the shoulders down, open the chest. Hands on the small of the back, lift the heart center, pull the shoulders down, elbows back, stretch the spine, use the ocular, those are your eye muscles. And lift it up, and bring it up, hands down, turn the thumbs and scoop. One more scoop, shoulders down, chest open. And bring it out, hands behind the back, hands on the small back, slide the shoulders down, open the chest, lift the heart center, use the ocular, stretch, and lift it up. By using the ocular, now we're going to scoop and we're going to forward fold. So reach and go down, hands toward the mat, let the weight of the head hang, take a nice inhale, soften the knees and exhale. So when those knees are soft and you push through the heels and extend, tuck the tailbone, you should feel the back. The straighter those legs get, the more intense that stretch in your back. Now, lift the head, open the chest and scoop, out and down. So I call it the sunburn effect. So if you're young and healthy, you might not be able to feel that in your back. Palm, armpit, and gaze to the ceiling, push through the side, and stretch. Inhale, lift it up. But if you have back issues, you'll be sensitive to that and feel the difference of when those knees are extended and not. So only extend them in a range that honors your body. Both hands, scoop, and bring it down. Now, I'm going to have you take your heels together, toes apart. Here's that sensitivity again. Slide the shoulders down, hinge out. So when your toes are in that V, it changes that stretch in your back. Let the torso hang, let the weight of the head hang. Take a nice inhale. Soften those knees. Push through the heels, extend but don't lock the knees. Pelvic floor up, belly to spine, and roll it up. One vertebra at a time. Lift the head, open the chest, and scoop with footwork. Try and keep those heels together all the way up and all the way down. Even though the arms go up, the shoulders stay down. Long neck and down. Now, we're going to do just one side. Palm, armpit, and gaze to the ceiling. Push through the hip and stretch. And lift it up. Exhale down. Other side. Reach and push. And lift and down. Now, center it up. Both hands. Scoop, shoulders down. Chest open. And reach. Bring it out and down. Now, step the feet out. Heels to the back edge of the mat. Outsides of the feet parallel. Again, those knees are soft. Hinge at the top of the thigh and forward dive. Reach. Roll the tailbone. Drop the weight of the head. Take a nice inhale. Again, now the feet are wide. So in a sense, it's the same thing, but it changes the muscle work. Soften the knees. Push through the heels. Tuck the tailbone. Roll it up. One vertebra at a time. Lift the head. Reach up. And bring it out, palms down. Bring those shoulders down, open the chest, squeeze the back, spread the fingers. Turn the toe to one side, heel further back on the other side. Soften that knee and push through the heel. Exhale, sink, inhale, float. Gaze over the fingertips, so stretch the fingers. Hold the shoulders down, open the chest, squeeze the back, and the weight is in the front heel and in the outside of that back foot. Sink little micro movements deeper, little micro movements taller. Now, soften that front knee, soften the front elbow, bring it over into the side ankle, and stretch, just like you do in the morning. Stretch, and bring it up. First thing in the morning is a very good time to stretch. Put the hands on the small back, turn the shoulders and the hips, open the chest, use those ocular, and stretch. And lift it up. Bring it out to a T, turn the hands, catch the elbow, reach, and if you want, reach. When you're laying in bed first thing in the morning and you're all nice and warm in the covers, push, come up. Your muscles are primed for a nice stretch. Lift, use your ocular, and lift up. You'll notice animals tend to do things to honor their body and reach. When they wake up, they always stretch. Now we're working at reaching in opposition, if you like, push up. And remember, progressions are an option. So honor your body, always try it, but pull back if you need to. So catch the elbow, reach in opposition, or if you like, one hand up, one hand down, bend the elbows behind the back, drop the hips, turn the shoulder, and extend. Take a nice breath in whatever progression you're in. Push through the heel, release the hands, and come up. Tuck the tailbone, open the chest, and reach. Use the ocular, and come up. Out like a T. One last one. In whatever progression honors your body. Breathe into it. And gaze can be, in this position, gaze is up. But in the previous progressions, you can gaze to the floor, forward or down. Tuck the tailbone, reach. And bring it out like a T. Now, tip the hips, turn the hands, and go into triangle. You can hold on to the legs, slide down to the ankle, shin, wherever your body works. And knees can be bent, but extend them to the best of your ability. Try not to lean forward, but stack those shoulders. Reach the arms away from each other. Stretch the fingers, the toes, the arms, the legs, the torso, and the neck. And again, looking at the ground, ground you, forward, balance challenge, and up, most challenging. So stretch and exhale. Bring that hand down, turn the shoulders and the hips, and turn to the back. Turn the shoulders and the hips. Interarrange the challenges you stretch. Exhale, bring it down. And inhale, open to the front. Stretch, feel the length in the legs. Sometimes we work on that twist and we kind of let those legs soften. So feel the stretch, turn, shoulders, jaw, ocular, and exhale down. When you use your ocular, your gaze, it actually brings you, they've done studies on everything, but studies that show when you use your ocular, you go 30% better response. And reach, and exhale down. Now we're going to soften that back knee, hop and turn that heel up, scoop that front foot in, push through that back heel. Extend both legs, roll the tailbone, drop the weight of the head. Now let go, try to relax into that stretch. That back heel goes back, roll the tailbone, and the torso is just laying on your leg or wherever your flexibility allows. Now we're going to soften that front knee, drop the hip, push through the back heel, lift the belly, shoulders down, chest open. Now, if you have a pad to put under your knee, a pillow from the couch, or you just want to double up your mat, honor that, slide the shoulders down, lift the belly. Now lift that back, bend the back knee, flex the back foot, and kind of relax those hips into that stretch. Now, the quadricep, the top of the thigh, 4 heads to that. It's called the quad. Now we're going to rock side to side, if you like, and hit all 4 heads of that quadricep. Breathe and relax into it. And last one. Now, center it up, extend that back leg out, extend the front leg, toe down, roll the tailbone, tuck the chin. Reach the arms out. Again, you can be up. Those of you who saw yesterday or follow me, you can rock back. Take a nice inhale. I'll do it on the next one. And toe is down. Now rock it forward. Drop the hips, slide the shoulders down, bend the back knee, flex the foot, and do a couple more. Rock just a little bit deeper into that stretch. Loosen it up a little. And center it up. Extend the back leg, extend the front leg. This time, pick the toe up. And this time, I'm going to rock back. Again, it can stay up like I did on the first one, or you can reach your hands, drop the weight of the head, and take a nice breath. And really let go. Hold the toe back, push through the heel, and then relax. Because you've pushed it a little bit into it, but when you relax, the muscles are not contracted, and they stretch quite nicely. Now bring the hands back to the center, push forward. Now you'll take and push that foot forward so that knee doesn't pass the ankle. Bend the back knee, flex the back foot, drop the hips, slide the shoulders down over the chest, rock into it. And center it up, extend that back leg, and push into that heel, pull up with the belly. Let that back heel relax back, torso lay down, untangle the mat or put that pillow or blanket aside. Push through the heel, roll the tailbone, drop the weight of the head. Now, we're going to take that back foot and we're going to hop it a quarter of the way up, put the hands at the front corners of the mat, and pull that front foot back. Spread the toes. We're doing some of the ones we did yesterday, and we'll do some new ones as well. Now, we're going to lift that back leg. So as soon as it is lifted, you are in standing splits. You're a little further into it here, and just go in whatever range honors your body. Now, the closer you bring your hands to your foot, the smaller the base, the more intense that balance challenge. If you'd like to try to grab the legs, if you'd like to try and gaze at the shin, remember if you look at the ground, it will ground you. Reach, sometimes we focus on trying to balance and we let that leg fall down some. So reach, stretch, and put the hands down. Bring that back heel right behind the other heel. And we're going to rock back into that heel, push through the hip. Let the torso hang. Take a nice inhale all the way into the lower lobes of the lungs. And let the air go, let the tension go, let the toxins go. One more big inhale. Lower lobes of the lungs, get the best oxygen exchange. Exhale, pull the belly to the spine, push through the heel, roll it up. One vertebra at a time. Lift the head, open the chest. Now, We're going to turn that heel back. We did airplane yesterday, today we'll do warrior 3. So palms face each other. Bring the arms up, shoulders down, open the space. So you're not right by your ears. You got some space there. Pull the shoulders down, open the chest. Soften the knee. Warrior 3. Flex that back foot and toggle into it in whatever range honors your body. Keep that belly lifted, shoulders down, chest open. Squeeze the hamstring and glute. And if you like, add that softening of the knee and push. Inhale, soften. Exhale, push. One more. Inhale, soften. And push it up. And bring it out and down. Turn the thumbs and scoop. Out and down. One more. Float it up. And reach it out and down. March it out. Turn to the center. Those of you who know me know if my mat's a lot, it makes it crazy. And breathe, walk it out. And plant the feet, turn the thumbs, scoop with footwork, shoulders down, chest open, reach it out. Bring those hands behind the back, slide the shoulders down, open the chest, soften the knees, tailbone out, belly to spine, flat back, flat back, flat back. And let the torso hang, soften the knees. Feel the back as you push into the heels, extend only as far as feels good on the back. Tuck the tailbone, roll it up. One vertebra at a time. Lift the head, open the chest. Hands on the small back, lift the heart center, use the ocular and stretch. And come on. If you're using your ocular, you should be able to find a spot that you can see. And as we go through the class and do those, you might be able to see a little further. I know when I started, I would find a spot on the ceiling, and then I'd be able to see the back wall, and then I'd be able to see an outlet, and then the floor. So gradually, that was a years of progression right there in those few seconds. Now, turn the palm, armpit, and gaze, push through the hips, and stretch, and lift it up and down. Turn the thumbs and scoop, and reach. In yoga, they say the more flexible your spine, the longer your life. Turn the thumbs and scoop. It allows the chakras to flow. And scoop, and bring it down. Now, we're going to soften the elbows and bring them up. Now, bring the hands together. If you can bring those elbows together, if you can apply pressure and squeeze them together a little better, if you can take that left elbow and put it on top of the right, back of the hands together, going through progression, so find your challenge point. If you can continue to twist on the hands and put the palms of the hands together, honor that. Now soften the knees, tuck the tailbone, pull the belly in. And we're gonna take that right leg and extend it out. Now here's where you're gonna try and get balance on that left leg. So if you can balance and you're doing good and you wanna try crossing over, and with the toe on the ground. And I kind of recommend you keep the toe on the ground, especially if you have a sharp table or anything around you or a hard floor. I don't want you falling and getting hurt. So those of those who are really, they do that where it wraps around the leg. I even keep it down. Now, we're gonna keep and pull the elbow down and reach the fingers up. And notice I'm sitting a little bit deeper in and pushing up. If your leg's out there, same thing. And up, and down, and up. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, pull those elbows down. Find that range of motion. You might go a little bit further each time, up, a little bit further down. Now, this massages those lymph nodes in the front of your shoulders and in the front of the hips. Breathe, get that nice oxygenated blood. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Now we're going to go all the way down, all the way up, and then we're going to go in the middle. Now in the middle, you're just going to reach those elbows forward, your shoulders stay down, and squeeze back. Reach, feel the shoulder blades, slide away from the spine, and then back to the spine. Inhale, reach, exhale, squeeze. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth, pull that belly in. nice oxygenated blood. And now bring it in, and you're gonna dip down and then push up, untangle, and come out and march it out. Take a breath. Let the shoulders slide down the back. Open the chest, squeeze the back. Plant the feet, outsides of the feet parallel. Scoop, come up and down. Bring the hands behind the back, clasp the fingers. Hinge at the top of the thigh, knees are soft. Go into rabbit ear. Pull the hands away from the glutes, tuck the chin, and then bring those hands back to the glutes. Push through the heels, tuck the tailbone and roll it up. Lift the head, open the chest, hands on the small back. Lift the heart center, use the ocular and stretch. Lift it up. Bring the hands by the side, turn the thumbs and scoop. And out and down. One more scoop. And out and down. Now, soften those elbows, bring them up. Again, hands together, elbows together if you can reach. If you can and you want to take that right elbow on top of the left, or if you'd like to continue twisting the hands, soften the knees, and this time it's the left leg out. Soften that knee, get that balance. If you can get that balance, honor that. If you want to cross over, honor that. And soften the knees and push through the heel. And sink down. Fingers go up, elbows come down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Find that range of motion. Go up a little bit higher and pull down a little bit further. Inhale up, exhale down. Last one. Now we're going to go right into the middle, and we're going to slide the shoulder blades away from the spine and squeeze it back. Inhale, slide away. Exhale, squeeze. Reach and squeeze. Really find that stretch. And squeeze back. One more. And go ahead and soften and untangle and come out. March it out. Lift the chest open. Plant the feet. Turn the thumbs. Scoop. Shoulders down. Reach it out. Palms down. Bring the hands behind the back. Pull the shoulders down. Open the chest. Soften the knees. Tailbone out. Belly spine. Flat back, flat back, flat back. Tuck the chin. Soften the knees and go into rabbit ear. Hands are going to go away from the glutes. Tuck the chin. Find that stretch wherever it is for you. And then soften the knees. Bring it back. Push through the heels. Tuck the tailbone. Roll it up. Lift the head. Open the chest. Hands on the small back. Lift the heart center. Use the ocular and push. And up. Make a point to what you can see when you reach back. Scoop. Out and down. One more scoop. And out and down. Now we're going to step it out, outsides of the feet parallel, and hinge at the top of the thigh, tailbone out, belly to spine. Reach the hands toward the mat, roll the tailbone, drop the weight of the head, take a nice inhale, softening the knees, exhale, push through the heels, tuck the tailbone, and roll it up, one vertebra at a time. Lift the head, scoop, bring it out to a T, and we're going to turn in the other direction. Toe, push the heel a little further back, slide the shoulders down over the chest, soften that knee, and push through the heel. And sink and float. Use that breath. Exhale, sink, inhale, float. Spread the fingers, reach the arms, little micro movements taller, little micro movements deeper. All right, here we go. Soften the knee, soften the elbow, go into side angle. And reach, and push, and come up. Put the hand at the small back, turn the shoulders to hips, open the chest, use the ocular, lift up, bring it out, switch, catch the elbow, stretch, remember that good morning stretch, and lift, and reach. If anybody's sleeping in on this quarantine time, reach, and lift. And if you like, catch the elbow, reach in opposition. Again, the gaze can be down, forward, or up. Push and come up. Tuck the tailbone, turn the hips to shoulders, shift the weight, use the ocular. Inhale up. Catch the elbow, reach in opposition if you like. And come up. Hand at the small back, turn the shoulders, up and front, back to the spine. And lift. Now if you like, catch the elbow, reach in opposition, or bound. One hand up, one hand down. Bend the elbows behind the back. Turn and open. And press. And bring it up. Hand at the small back. Open the chest. Bring it out. Whatever progression honors your body. Reach. Breathe. And press. And bring it up. Hand at the small back. Open the chest. Use the arm. Good job. Bring it out. And turn the palms. Tip the hips. Tip into triangle. Slide down the leg. Range that honors your body. Stretch, spread the fingers, the toes, the arms, the legs, the torso, the neck. Adjust your gaze. Exhale, bring it down. Turn and open to back. Reach, use your ocular. Exhale down. This is a really nice, well, this is the side one. The back one gives you a nice rotation of the spine. Again, articulating your spine and also brings out the digestive system. Very good for you. And down. Inhale, open it up. When you inhale, fill the body with air. Adds to that stretch. Inhale, open. Exhale, holds that belly and tightens that core. Now soften that back knee, hop and turn that heel up. Scoot the foot in. Push through that back heel, extend the leg, roll the tailbone, tuck the chin, and relax into it. Nice inhale all the way into the lower lobes of the lungs, and try to relax. Have that back heel go down, roll the tailbone. Now soften that front knee, drop the hip, push through the heel, the belly lifted, lengthen the neck. If you like, you can grab a pillow, blanket, or double up your mat to set your knee down. Relaxes the hips, go a little further into it. Bend the back knee, flex the back foot. And now we're going to rock and try and hit all four heads of that quadricep. And back. Shoulders down, chest open, neck long. Gaze should be right off the front of your mat. If you're looking at the wall, keep it in the back of your neck. Lengthen the back of your neck. And turn. More turn. Center it up. Extend the leg out. Keep the toe down on that front foot and reach. Roll the tailbone back. Reach the arms. Drop the weight of the head. Breathe all the way into the lower lobes of the lungs. Expanding from the inside out. Let the air go. Let the tension go. Let the toxins go. Now rock forward, slide the shoulders down, open the chest, bend the back knee, flex the back foot, drop the hip, and rock through the quadricep. Loosen them up on the first one, a little bit deeper on the second one, not so much that you might even notice it, but and turn. Center it up, extend the back leg, extend the front leg, keep the toe down, roll the tailbone. Now on this one, if you like, and actually pull the toe up, I said that backwards, pull the toe up, slide if you like, or stay up, reach the arms, drop the weight of the head, pull the toe, take a nice inhale, and let the air go, let the tension go, let the toxins go. One more big inhale, and exhale, let the air go. And pulling that toe back and pushing through the heel, but then you let go. So you try not to engage the muscle so it can relax and lengthen. Now go ahead and bring the hands back and push. You need to slide that foot forward, do so. Drop the hip, bend the back knee, flex the back foot. Keep the neck long, lift the belly, and rock into it one last time. And center it up, extend that leg out, center yourself up, either put a pillow, towel, or untangle the pad, push through the heel, roll the tailbone, reach, relax into it. Now soften that back knee, hop it a quarter of the way up, put your hands at the front corners of the mat, pull that front foot back to create the triangle, and we're gonna lift that back leg. Reach. So stretch. This is standing split, so do your best. And walk the hands a little closer to the foot if you like. Find your challenge point. The work is in the wobble. When you wobble, all those stabilizer muscles grab on. And reach. We all know our global muscles, our bicep, our quadricep, our rectus abdominis. And now soften that knee, bring that back foot down, heel right behind the other heel, rock back into it, let the torso hang, take a nice inhale, and exhale, tuck the tailbone and roll it up. We actually have 3 levels of muscles. They're those big global muscles everybody sees and knows. Turn the thumbs and scoop, out and down. There's little tiny muscles right by the joints. Now, we're gonna turn that heel up and warrior 3. Palms face each other. Bring the arms up, but not the shoulders. And lift, stand at soft knees, spread the toes, lift that back heel, shoulders down, chest open, and toggle into it. Keep the belly lifted. Spread that toe if you have a bunion. I'm lucky enough to have 4. Woo-hoo. Squeeze the hamstring and glute, shoulders down, chest open. Take a nice breath. Movement is so good for you. I am actually a physical mess, but I'm able to do it because I practice it. And reach, and bring the foot down and come up, out and down. Scoop with footwork. And out and down. One more. And out and down. Now, we're going to go to the end of our mat, length of it in front of us. Inhale nice and tall. Go over the mango. Stretch that cervical vertebra. Walk the hands down. Hold the belly to the spine. And inhale, walk it out. Spread the fingers, slide the shoulders down, push through the heels. Drop the hips, open the chest. For those of you who need to, you can set those knees down. It makes it a little easier. And hold that plank, because when the shoulders go up, this is what happens. So pull those shoulders down. You're working the shoulders as well. And you can do it in a full plank. And that's plank, actually drop the hips. And now, downward dog or cat. Those of you who know downward dog, do it. I'm going to do cat with my knees down. You pull the belly back. Paws are stuck, and you give a nice pull. Press the hands into the floor, and then tuck the tailbone and roll it up and out. Even if you're in a full plank, roll it up and out. Reach. Now, I'm going to do it in a full plank. Now, it's going to be downward dog. Those of you who need the knees down, do cat. So go up, push through the heels, roll the tailbone, slide the shoulders down and back. Take a nice inhale. And as you exhale, go up on the toes, pull the belly up, round out and through. Inhale, drop the hips, open the chest. And exhale, downward dog. And actually, everybody do downward dog. Push through the heels, slide the shoulders down, because we're going to walk the hands to the feet. So start walking those hands back to the feet. Put your hands behind your legs, tuck the chin, and give a hug. Hands on the shin, stretch the spine. Inhale. Exhale, give a hug. And turn the thumbs and reverse dive. Bring it up. Shoulders down, chest open, and reach it out and down. Now, march it out. Turn to the front. Now go to the edge of your mat. Put the outside of your foot at the edge and the heel toward the back. Now the other foot goes right in front, heel to toe. If it's too hard to balance, stagger a little bit. So find your challenge point, knees are soft, tailbone is tucked, belly to spine. Turn the thumbs out and scoop. Now, you're isometric on the body and you're working those arms. Turn, lift up, shoulders down, and reach out and down, squeeze it down. Now, we're gonna take the left hand forward and the right hand out. And then at the top, we're gonna switch and squeeze down. Now this, inhale up, shoulders down. Again, gets that brain working because one side's doing one thing, one side's doing the other. This might take a minute or two to perfect. And here's fun. We're gonna have to go down the same slot. So instead of switching at the top, go down the same slot and switch. Call this one butterfly with the arms. Try to keep the shoulders down. You're stabilizing the core. You can twist a little bit. So one shoulder goes forward, one goes back, and that's gonna work that waistline just a little bit different. It sets your balance off when one hand is forward and one hand is out. And that's the last one. Bring it down. Now, hinge at the top of the thigh, and we're gonna reach down to the mat. Now rock back into that heel, push through the hip, find that stretch. Evenly distribute. And now we're gonna walk our hands to the length of the mat. And we're gonna, again, rock back into that back heel. Now we have that twist. So when you push in that hip, you get a little deeper stretch there. And then evenly distribute. And now we're gonna walk it out for a twisted plank. Now stop the wrists under the shoulders, shoulders down, chest open. Now, if this is a lot, set that knee down. And you can do a little dip with the hip and lift. If you want to keep those legs straight and do a little dip and a little hip, or if you want to go big, almost down and as high as honors your body. So find your challenge point. Inhale, drop it down. Exhale, pull it up. And I know this is a tough one for those of you who haven't been practicing it, so I'm only going to do a few. And last one. And you should feel that in the waistline. And for those of you who know that series, no, stop way early. Now we're going to bend the knees. And so you have one shin lining up with the front of the mat, the other shin lining up with the end. Put the hand on the shin and scoop. Shoulder down, look at the hand on the shin, and lift that elbow up. We just crunch those obliques. Now we're stretching them so you get a nice long lean muscle. Lift it up. Put the hand down, slide it out. Palm, armpit, and gaze to the ceiling. And stretch. Lift the rib cage. And bring it up. Hand on the shin and scoop. Turn, look at the hand on the shin, wrap the hand, and reach with that elbow. It goes just a little deeper when you reach with the elbow. And come up. Last one. Reach it out. And palm, armpit, and gaze. Stretch. And bring it up. And again, I'm going to do just a little bit with the arms. So if you're someone who can do push-ups, this will be fairly easy. We're going to do, it starts as tricep push-ups. So that middle finger goes straight down through the elbow. You don't put your hands out here, you keep them close to your body. Eye of the elbow forward. Now we're going to stretch the spine. Inhale. Those elbows are tucked in. When the elbows are out there, you've lost the work. So keep those elbows in. Push through the fingertips and the heels of your hands. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, push. Now those of you who would like to go into Spider-Man fingers, go up on your fingers. A little more of a challenge, works the hands. Push. Inhale, stretch. And I said the other day, you always want to listen to your body first, your doctor second, and me third. So I know this fingertip thing can be hard. So if you're feeling pain instead of just work, you can go down to the heels of your hands. Keep those elbows in, shoulders down. Inhale, reach, and last one, push. Bring it up and go. Stretch, claw, fist, circle the wrists, and the other direction. Now, elbows go out. They don't go up here, it goes into your neck. You keep those elbows below your shoulders. If the thumb and index finger touch, that's the most intense. Again, you bring it close, and now those elbows go down below the shoulders and out. And if you open up those hands, it's a little bit easier. Opening up meaning this way. Now, if you push your hands towards each other, as you push up, you're going to engage the chest. Keep the shoulders down, reach the spine, and push. If you'd like to go into Spider-Man fingers, honor that. Inhale, reach. Exhale, push. So think of yourself like a turtle. You're going to pull your neck nice and long out of the shell, but you're going to pull the shell down by pulling your shoulders. So reach, pull the shell down with your shoulders, and reach that neck long. Push. Inhale through the nose. Push the hands towards each other and squeeze. Last one. Inhale, exhale, push. And come up. Stretch, claw, fist. Stretch, claw, fist. Circle the wrists. And circle in the other direction. Roll the shoulders, and in the other direction. Now, we're gonna bring those feet out in front of us. Sit up nice and tall, and hinge back. Get that boat pose. Lift the shin, shoulders down, chest open. Breathe. You can hold it isometrically. You can hold without the hands, a little more challenging. You can open up the hands, exhale, squeeze. You can reach the legs and crunch, or you can rock the boat, go down and up. Honor your body, do whatever progression honors your body. And reach and crunch. Inhale through the nose, exhale out that mouth. Use that exhale to crunch. One more. Good job. Bring it up and put those legs to the side. Put the hands on the mat. Exhale, pull the belly up, pull the knees in. Curl the toes, shoulders down, chest open. And we're gonna exhale, lift up into downward dog. Push through the heels, slide the shoulders down the back. Now take the right leg and go up into three-legged dog. Reach, nice stretch, armpits to the mat, and bring it down. Other leg, reach. And bring it down. Another set, reach, stretch, and down. Pull the belly to the spine to support that back, and down. Go out into a plank, squeeze. You can set the knees down for a moment if you like. Shoulders down, chest open. And this will be downward dog. So those of you who are doing cat, come up into downward dog, because this time we're going to walk our feet to our hands. Put the hands behind the legs, tuck the chin, give a hug. Hands on the shin, stretch the spine, inhale. Exhale, give a hug. Turn the thumbs, reverse side, bring it up. Shoulders down, chest open, palms come together. Lift the heart center, open the chest, use the ocular. And lift it up, and bring it out and down. Scoop it forward. And up and down. March it out. Now we're gonna go to the other end of the mat. Outside of the edge foot at the back, heel to the back, and then go heel to toe. Line it up. Again, stagger if you need more stability, and find your challenge point. Turn the thumbs, shoulders down, scoop it up. Those legs are working isometrically. Those knees are soft. Don't lock them out. Keep them soft. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now, we're going to take the right hand forward, left hand out to the side, and then switch at the top and go down. Inhale through the nose, switch at the bottom, switch at the top. And inhale up. Keep the shoulders down. Sometimes the shoulders tend to come up when the hands go up. Working those shoulders down. Use that breath to tighten the abs. Keep that balance. Now when you go down, you're going to come up the same slot. So scoop, reach it up, and now we're butterflying in the other direction and down. Inhale through the nose. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Find that balance. Tuck the tailbone, pelvic floor, belly to spine. Always scan your body. Sometimes you tend to lose the posture. Now this is the last one. Bring it down. Hands at the top of the thigh, hinge, and reach. Rock back into that back heel. Push through the hip. Drop the weight of the head. Breathe. Evenly distribute between the 2 feet. Turn the hands to the length of the mat and rock back. Push through the hip, a little more intensity there, and then evenly distribute and walk it out. Spread the fingers. Now again, if you want to set that knee down and do a little dip or a big dip, or if you'd like to lift that leg up, do a little dip or a big dip. Inhale, drop, exhale. You should feel that right in the obliques. One more. And bring it out. Set the hip down, bend the knees, and sit it up. Hand on the shin, scoop, look at the hand on the shin, wrap the hand around the head, and stretch. Lift it up. Hand down, palm, armpit, and gaze, and reach. lift. And hand on the shin, wrap the hand around the head, and reach with that elbow, stretch. And lift it up, slide it out, palm armpit engage, and stretch, and lift. Now, we're going to middle finger go straight through the elbow, eye the elbow forward, hands close to the body, shoulders down, and that turtle shell. Use the shoulders to pull it down and reach that neck, stretch that spine. Exhale, push into the fingertips and the heel of the hand. Inhale, reach. Exhale, push. Now if you want to go into Spider-Man hands, reach and push. Inhale, nice and long. Exhale, push. Use that forceful exhale to pull the belly in. Keep the shoulders turned toward the mat. Push. Find your range of motion and work it. Now with those elbows in, you're working the back of your arms, your tricep. So you might feel that as you push and squeeze up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, push. Inhale, reach. Feel the back of the arm and push. Last one. And come up. Stretch, claw, fist. Stretch, claw, fist. Circle. Another fidget thing that's good for your hands. Circle the wrist. And now we're going to put the thumb and index fingers together, elbows out. Not up, not out there, but below the shoulders. Bring the hands close. Now, you've got that angle, so open up in a range that honors your body. Right under your shoulders is the easiest. The closer they get together, the more intense the challenge. Reach and push. And there's that turtle shell. Use your shoulders to pull it down and reach that neck nice and long, stretching all through the spine. Push. Inhale through the nose. Push those hands towards each other. Now, if you want to go up into Spider-Man fingers, honor that. Push. Elbows are going out, but staying below the shoulders. And push. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, push. Fingers. And push. If your hands are down, you also feel your hands. And push. Feel a little more in the chest than in your arms this time. Although those triceps are fatigued, so you might feel it there as well. And push. Inhale. Exhale, push. Last one. And come up. Stretch, claw, fist. Stretch, claw, fist. Circle. Other direction. And now we're going to bring those feet to the end of the mat. Sit up nice and tall. Slide the shoulders down, open the chest. We're up tall on those sits bones. Tuck the tailbone. Fan out the vertebra. That creates a little space and lets you lay one down at a time with a little space between each one, making that spine longer than it was before. Bring the arms up and over. Now bring one knee to your chest and the other. We're going to do roll it up, so you can do whatever progression you like. First progression is hands behind the thighs, like a kid on a swing, and exhale. Sit up nice and tall. Slide the shoulders down, tuck the tailbone. Use those abs as brakes. Make that spine nice and long. Lay it down, open the chest, lengthen the neck. Bring the arms up and over. Bring one leg up and the other. Now you can put your hand behind your leg or throw the arms and legs and breath. Very important that you use that breath. Inhale up, exhale, go into that C curve, articulate down. Now, if you need those legs, bring them up. Honor your body, do a progression that works for you. And throw the breath, and the arms, roll it up. Legs if you need them. Sit up nice and tall. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, fan out the vertebrae. Roll it down. Now this time, cross your arms on your chest if you want more of a challenge. And exhale, use that breath. And articulate it up. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, fan out the vertebrae, articulate down. Inhale up. 3 more in whatever progression honors your body. Push. Inhale up, flatten the back. Exhale, C curve, fan out the vertebrae. Use the abs as brakes. Inhale, nice and long. Exhale, crunch. Inhale up. Exhale, C curve. Now this time, we're going to stay down, and we're going to bring those hands down by our hips. Heels out from our sits bones, so your feet aren't together or wider than your body. Line up that bony structure. Palms down, shoulders down, chest open. And we're going to pelvic floor up, belly to spine, roll it up, one vertebra at a time. Inhale at the top. Now, as if someone has your knees and is pulling, I want, again, that spine from the top. Lay it down, one vertebra at a time, a little space between each one, longer than it was before. Release the tailbone, take a nice inhale, and exhale. Pelvic floor, abdominals. Use the abdominals to pull up that pubic bone rather than the glutes. And then the hamstrings and the glutes. Push your hands into the floor. You'll feel the muscles in the back engage. Inhale at the top, and exhale. Pull that spine long. Roll it down. Inhale, release. Exhale. Pelvic floor, abdominals, hamstrings, glutes, stretch. Now, if you like, bend the elbows. Now, hold that spine down, long, release it down, release the tailbone, take a nice inhale. Now, if you like, hands up. Now you're going from your shoulders, a little more forward, roll it up, push. You can keep those hands down if you like. Now, we're gonna hold it at the top and we're gonna pulse. So we're gonna push through the hips and squeeze the glutes, pelvic floor up, belly to spine. Imagine a balloon between the knees. And you're gonna, like you're almost squeezing the balloon, get those adductors involved as well. And stretch, and push, and pulse, and 2, and 1. Hold it at the top, take a nice inhale. And now pull that spine long, dig those heels in, pull that spine long, release it down, take a nice inhale. Good job. Now bring one knee to your chest, and the other, hands on the shins, give them a hug. Inhale, release. One more hug. Now, extend the right leg and put the hand across the body, lower on the shin. And now let go and switch. Same hand on top, cross the body underneath. And reach it out for a stretch. And now switch. Now, if you'd like to roll up with the head, neck, and shoulders. Now, the lower that leg goes, the more intensity. So if you want to push that leg up to the ceiling, it's ab work. So as that leg goes out, and it's a little easier because you're only doing one leg at a time, reach. Always know that when we're doing something like that, it's nice to do one leg at a time, and that breaks up the work and lets you build to where you can do both legs at the same time. And last one. And bring both legs up, lay it down, and exhale, give a hug, stretch it out. Release the hands. Put the arms out like a T, shoulders down, neck long. Tabletop those legs. Now we're going to bring the knees to the front. Exhale. And now take that top leg, kick that leg out, and soften the knee and twist to the other side. Inhale, kick that leg out. Exhale, twist to the other side. Now, if those legs are laying on your body, that's the easiest way. More core challenge to have them tabletop. And if you extend at the knee and a little bit or a lot, that also increases that core work. And then you get the stretch at the end when you kick that leg up in a range that honors your body. Make it nice and controlled. Don't fly that leg up because you can throw something out. And we're here to feel better, function better, and live longer, not see if we can break it. And turn. Last one. And center it up. Put one foot down and the other. Now, we're going to roll up. So remember the progressions we did? If you need to grab your legs, if you want to leave the legs down, if you want the arms up, or if you want to cross. So take a nice inhale, exhale, crunch, and bring it up. Good job. Shoulders down, chest open. All right, I guess we're going to, trying to think if I should do one more exercise. I guess I'll save it for next time. So sit up nice and tall, tuck the tailbone, roll it down. So you have that nice long spine. Now, we're going to walk those heels up to the sits bones. Walk the feet towards each other and the soles of the feet go together. Now, if you need to push the heels into each other and lift the tailbone tucked so you have a nice long spine, shoulders down, chest open, and we're going to take our fingernails at the top of our forehead and scratch back. Work your way around your temples, behind the ears, and the base of the neck. Let the legs relax, the weight of your legs give you that inner thigh stretch. Now take 2 fingers, place them on your ears, and in a circular motion, massage your ears into your skull. A lot of nerve endings in your ears. Just like your feet have reflexology, the palms of your hands, your ears do too. That's why that feels so good. And release. Let the hands rest on the belly. Take a nice inhale. Let the work you've done work for you. Completely fill the lungs. Let the air go. Let the tension go. Let the toxins go. One more big breath. In through the nose. Stimulate the brain. And exhale. Use those adductors. You can use your hands if you want to bring those legs together. Walk the feet to the back edge of the mat. Push the heels into the floor and bring the hips to the back. Drop the knees to the front and roll to your side. Use your arm for a pillow. That helps keep your spine in alignment through the cervical. Now, we're going to bring the knees up, tuck the chin, and fan the vertebra out. Now, find that spot, wherever it is for you, where you can just let go. Because if you have to hold yourself in that position, the muscles are contracted. And we want to just let go. Just like a wet rag that gently falls a little bit closer to the floor. Take that big inhale through the nose, expand the rib cage. And let the air go, let the toxins go. Now take that top hand, spread your fingers, place it on the mat. Take that top leg and you're going to kick the leg out and push it to the floor and bring yourself up. Sit however comfortable for you, nice and tall on the sits bones. Feet can be out, in, or crossed. Heels lining up with the center of the groin, flat back. Turn the palms up. Now yesterday we did the index finger and the thumb on the left hand, and on the other hand we went to the thumb and pinky, and we did a switch. Now, if that's elementary for you and easy, pause, and you still have one pinky, one index finger, I want you to go to the next finger, the next finger, the next finger. So you're applying pressure to each finger. So you're working those fingers. You're also working your brain, because you got one hand doing one thing, the other hand doing the other. That makes connections, helps stave off Alzheimer's. Also saying sa, ta, na, ma, almost as you're humming it, so you get those vibrations. Sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Every once in a while, pause and make sure you have one pinky and one index finger. Sa, ta, na, ma. Now, for those of you who've been doing it, I'll add one more challenge today. You're going to turn the palms of your hands down and sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. And last one. And stretch, claw, fist, stretch, claw, fist, circle the wrists, circle in the other direction. And that's something you can practice, very good for you. Let the backs of your hands go on your thigh. And we're going to take the pad of the thumb to the ring finger on each hand and slide down to that first knuckle. Apply pressure. These hand gestures are called a mudra, and they seal in the work that you've done. This particular mudra is a detox mudra, so it allows you, if you've been enjoying libations or if you've been working out, because that creates toxins as well. So apply pressure. And I want you to focus on gratitude. Even in these times, if you're here working out, you have stuff to be grateful for. And I want you to, the first thing that pops into your head when I say gratitude, I want you to meditate on that. I want you to hear the sounds, feel the touch, smell the smell. Immerse yourself completely in that gratitude. Take a deep breath, inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Bring in that gratitude to every cell in your body. Letting go of tension, toxins, and any excuses. Gratitude is the best way to be happy. If you keep a gratitude journal,
especially if you do it just before you go to bed. It sets your mind to that and you sleep better. Now, bring the palms of your hands together as your heart center. Traditional way to end a yoga class is with namaste. So we'll say to each other, namaste. Thank you.